Hey everyone, Harry here to talk about probably the most inculpatory and damning evidence against Fox News Corp in the Fox Dominion v. Fox defamation case yet. So recall where we are. Both parties have said, hey, on the facts as they're developed, we should win without going to trial. The judge, Judge Davis in Delaware, very unlikely to do that, but he won't rule until for another until around April 10th. The trial scheduled to begin April 17th. The parties are going forward, preparing for trial, and in a pretrial hearing, among the housekeeping things you do is display your exhibits and get, the parties can exchange possible objections. The judge can try to decide those before trial, etc. So Dominion has an exhibit. It's PowerPoints. It's all Fox's words. It calls out some of the worst stuff. And man, it's bad. Fox, again, is now that it's come out, Fox wanted to redact it. And just yesterday, the judge says, nope, this is going public. And so it was made public, and we all got to see what a jury is going to see come next month. Fox says, oh, you're cherry picking again. But first, defamation claims are item by item for starters. And second, that's a lot of cherries. It's like a very, very big pile of cherries that they're, and I don't think they're picking them. They're just sort of grabbing them by the bushel. So they present this PowerPoint with all this just killer stuff against Fox, and Fox tried to keep it private, redact it, and the judge said, no, it's got to be made public. So let me give you some of the greatest hits that we now know the jury will hear and, go some measure beyond what we've heard to date. So you have pretty early on the basic facts about Dominion as supposedly defrauding and contributing to the stolen election were run by a so-called brain room in Fox, a fact-checking organization that just came back and said, nope, there's absolutely nothing to this at all. The claims about Dominion switching or deleting votes are 100% false. When you have to prove that the company knew something was false, that's a very, very nice little snippet. And in fact, Dominion has no company ownership relations with members of the Pelosi family, the Feinstein family, the Clinton Global Initiative, the people that they were being tarred with on Fox News. Then you also have, here's what Trump said, the facts. There's just no evidence of widespread fraud in the 2020 election or of major problems with Dominion system. That's one of the other things taken from the presentation. You have a high-up executive saying that given that the brain room concluded the charges were false, they never should have been aired. And you have the senior vice president for weekend news and programming saying, yeah, that's right. You have Rupert Murdoch saying, with an email saying that Trump's claim insisting on the election being stolen was a huge disservice to the country, pretty much a crime, inevitable. It blew up January 6th. And of course, the blowing up, Fox itself was, completely complicit in. And this is my personal favorite. There are more that you can just go to the filing, but what I really there's a Fox executive who is the vice president for primetime programming and talking about the fact check, the very things we were just discussing. And there was a fact check done by a Fox News anchor, Eric Shawn, and executive VP was worried that it might alienate viewers. This has to stop now, Scott wrote. The audience is furious. This is the audience that Fox is concerned is going to the other, even more extreme and more mendacious right-wing outlet. The audience is furious, and we are just feeding them material, i.e. telling them the truth, bad for business. So it's just great. It's it's just terrible if you're Fox and great if you're Dominion. But I mean, flat out, you have both the admission that, of course, it's false and the reason that they publish it anyway. Bad for business. You can see this blow up PowerPoints figuring in the opening and the closing. It's among the most killer evidence that obviously Dominion will supply at trial. We've talked about this before. Dominion, it seems eager for trial, and Fox, reluctantly has employed a great trial lawyer. There is, a rational outcome in which Fox writes Dominion a really big check and Dominion gets to leverage its risk of not getting huge damages. But liability, it looks like a freight train coming straight at Fox. Couldn't happen to a nicer faux network. And this evidence is among the most powerful. I expect it's designed to be used in an opening statement, which you can do. You can give a preview as long as it's evidence that's going to come in at trial. So it's only a few weeks away from the start of the trial. We'll see if there are serious settlement overtures, but if not, we're looking at not just a dramatic, but in the annals of I think media and defamation law, arguably the most important trial in the history, defamation trial against a media corporation in the history of the country. Okay, so lots to follow there, but we know what the nature of the evidence is, and the lawyers' room now at Fox is very busy trying to figure out how to defend it and explain it and somehow keep a jury from loathing and despising and awarding in the billions of dollars, which is what Dominion has asked for. So stay tuned. Lots to going on, including we'll see if there's any kind of settlement overtures. Until then, talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.